Hello everybody and welcome aboard Wizzair 3100 from here in Birmingham going to Krakow. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all doing well. Just before we get into what we're going to be doing today, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who had liked and subscribed to the channel, and massive thank you to those who liked the top aircraft video I put out last week. It had a great response, so thank you for that. I will produce maybe another one next month for you all. Okay, so just one correction about that video before we go into the flight. Would you rather believe it? A couple of days after I put out that video, Bluebird came out with their update video on YouTube. So what I'll do is I'll pop a link to that in the description below. If you haven't seen it already, go and check it out. Gives you more information on the development of the 757. So the information probably I give you now is probably out of date as things have changed. Also, again, as well, would you rather believe it? A couple of days after that, PMDG came out with their forum showing us some nice screenshots of the 777 flight deck. Again, I'll pop a link to that forum page in the description below so you can go and check it out and get all the up-to-date information. Right, so what are we doing today? Well, I fancied something a little bit different today, and I saw this aircraft on one of London Controller's streams. This is the Latin VFR A321 NEO with the Horizon Sim mod into it. Now, those of you who saw my video on the Latin VFR A330 NEO knew I wasn't really too overwhelmed with it, wasn't really impressed with it. But this one, I have to say, is slightly different. This one really piqued my interest where I saw it on Jamie's stream, and I thought we'd give it a go. And I think with the mod, it's a really it's not the best aircraft to fly, but it is still an enjoyable experience. So I thought we'd take this out today. So let's talk about what we are doing. As mentioned before, we are here in Birmingham in the Maco's scenery, Birmingham, and we're going to Krakow from the team over at Drzecki Designs. So here is the flight I picked for today. We're doing Wizzair 3100 Birmingham to Krakow. This was done in a A321 NEO as well. And what's the registry? Does it match? Is it the same registry? No, close. This one's Whiskey Delta Echo, and that one's Whiskey Delta Uniform. So pretty close. Okay, so I've done the flight plan already, as always, so I'll just show you today's flight plan. Expected time is 2 hours 5 minutes. Zero fuel weight 73.1. So all the flight planning is done already, and we'll jump now into the sim and get this show on the road. We are on that sim, but don't think there's any traffic around at the moment. No, certainly can't hear anything, and there's no towers control, so quite lonely here in Birmingham today. Let's jump in. So in terms of the operation, it's pretty much similar, like say, to the Phoenix. So as always, batteries first, and we'll get the ground power on. Wait for that to boot up, let it do its thing. Switch that over as we're in the UK. So while that's all booting up, we'll come down to the EFB and start the flight. So there's our flight, straight imported, straight in. Metas, as you can see, you've got the little Horizon logo there, so you can tell it's the mod. Let's get the loading all done. So fuel, we can import that straight from SimBrief. Just check that matches up. 8.4 tons. It does. So we'll start the refueling. Payload. We'll synchronize that again, and we'll get that loaded in anyway. So the weights is all right, but we'll do the actual boarding through GSX. Right, okay, so now the screens are coming on. We will start the overhead flow. Crew supply on, ground control on, and we'll switch over all the IRSs to on. That's all pretty instant compared to the Phoenix. Nav lights on. No smoking to auto, and we'll pop up on the emergency lights. In the Airbus, I always turn the packs off for takeoff and switch them on during the climb out. That's all fine there, and we'll keep the fuel. Oh, actually, no, I should. Yeah, seatbelt sign to stay off because we're refueling, and the fuel pump's going to stay off for now. Okay, so let's jump down to the FMGC and we'll begin some programming. So we are here in Birmingham, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo to Krakow, which is EPKK. Not sure I'm saying it right, if it's Krakow or Krakow. If anyone knows, let me know in the comment. Oh well, you can't let me know how to pronounce it because it's spelled the same, so ignore it, scratch that. Alternate today, I believe, is Echo Papa Whiskey Alpha, which I think is Warsaw. Off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Warsaw. Say call sign Wizzair 3100. Okay, lovely. After next day is 53. Climbing up to 35,000 feet, and we're staying there for the duration. Wind and temperatures. Wind request, we'll request that in. Again, pretty instant. Okay, zero fuel weight is 73.1. And the CG is 28.1. Perfection. Fuel we're taking is 8.4 tons. Perfect. So that's now all in. Okay, so we'll just match this up. So give me runway 15 for departure. Just check the winds. Yeah, that's probably the same runway. So we're covered if ATC come online. And it's given us no SID and direct to ungap. So pretty straightforward. So I'll insert that. Okay, there we go. There's the flight plan plugged in. Right, so let's get some boarding now underway.
Boarding requested. Do you want to board crew?
No, thank you.
Passengers bus is coming.
We'll do the arrival later on. Okay, right. So let's turn our attention now to some performance, and for that, this doesn't have its own performance tool, so we have to go to an external source. Just bear me 1 second while I pull that up. There we are. Right, so this is what we use. So we'll pop in the code for Birmingham Echo Golf Bar Bravo. Runway 15. Weight today is 81, expected 81,208. That's the estimated weight. Just nip back, grab that figure. Grab the CG figure again. 28.1. Go in there. Flats, we'll go flat 1. Condition. It's dry. Packs I always set off. And calculate. Oh, I know what I've done. I've not set the correct aircraft, did I? So today we're in the 321 with the Pratt and Whitneys. So, have I done the right? Is it the Pratts or the Leeds? I can't remember which one. No, it's the Pratt and Whitneys, these ones, yeah. So why is that not? Oh, there we go. I had to knock off about £8. I don't think it's going to make that much difference, £8, so we'll go with that. Right, okay, so let's have a look at what we got then. V1, 128, 150 for the rotate, and 154 V2. We'll go with 6,000 that. Flaps 1, trim up 0.08, and a flex temp of 45. Okay, so we'll plot that all in. So 128, 150, 154. Great. Transition altitude. We'll go with the box standard 6,000. There's no ATC online. Flaps 1 and 0.8 up. Flex temp is 45. Brilliant. That's all done. Since we've got no SID departure, I'm just going to pop in a. I don't think it gives video information, does it? No. We'll just pop in 6,000 for now. We'll go with that. Just get the latest altimeter setting. Gives us a QNH of 1028. Brilliant. I think they're linked. They are. Refueling is complete, so we can put the seatbelt signs on. We'll whack on the fuel pumps. Life constraints on this on both sides. Brilliant. And I might as well whack on the APU while I'm there. Perfect. So while I've got a couple of minutes, shall we take a quick look on the outside? And even like I say, the aircraft quality is really good on the exterior model. And again, like the A321 NEO, the exterior textures are brilliant. Now I don't know which part of it is Horizon. I think this is all Latin VFR, the exterior. I think it's so, let's say, the interior systems are sort of Horizon, but again, this is actually really nice modelling. This isn't actually one of the default ones you get with the product. Some of them I have noticed with the default, I don't know if you saw it just there actually, there are some sort of more pronounced lines in the fuselage. You can actually quite see them easily, but with this one, it's really good. Nice texturing, not really side defects. Like I say, with the default ones you get with Latin VFR, there are more obvious flaws in the texturing, but no, this one was downloaded off flightsim.to. So good job to who made it. Right, okay, so I think we'll cut the video here as always. We'll wait for boarding to be completed and then we'll get underway. I'll speak to you soon. Okay, well, welcome back. As you can see now, we've completed boarding and the stairs are now just being retracted, as you could probably hear. So let's jump in and we'll get this show on the way. Like a rip. There we are. Right, yep, all doors are closed. That looks fine. I'll try to put these over. Brilliant, that's now ready to go. Might just turn on the brightness on that a little bit. There we go. Okie doke. So that's all looking good. So we can switch on the beacon light now and we can go request pushback. Let GSX do its thing. See how this goes today. We'll get these lovely Pratt and Whitneys fired up.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I love the detail that's going into this. I think the only really flaw I can find is nothing really big. I just think the size of that lettering on the engines is wrong. The cowl is, I think in real life it's a bit bigger. It runs down the whole length of the cowling.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Apart from that, It's absolutely lovely modelled. So cannot find anything wrong with it. One thing I noticed as well also, but this isn't really to do with the livery itself, it's just probably the Latin VFR. You can't, there's no exhaust you can see coming from the APU. But I think you still get the exhaust, the exhaust heat from the engines. We are on Unicorn 122.8. There is no tower or anything star line, so yeah, we can pull straight back. No one wants to come in out of Birmingham today. Still very deserved place. Okay. So we'll be wanting to go nose to the right. Yep. Yeah. So nose to the right. Yep.
Release parking brakes.
Start the clock and parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Yep, that's all good. Right. Get a bit back from the terminal and we'll start the engines. Go to the right. Okay. So ignition start. And we'll go start number 2. And we'll listen to the engine start up. Yeah, dog's barking again. I think the sounds do sound pretty good, to be honest. That distinctive Airbus dog barking noise you get when you power up the engines, you can hear it. I've never flown as a passenger on a 321 NEO in real life, so can't really comment on the actual sounds, but I think with any Airbus you get that noise. So we'll just wait for number 2 starts up and then we'll jump outside for engine 1. There we are. Right. Engine 2 started. Let's go to number 1. Let's see what it sounds like from the outside.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
We'll confirm the engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Please disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Really quite impressed with those engine sounds. They try to sound really good. Okay, still right 9%. Yeah, I think we're about there now. Okay. Just wait for it to stay available.
Tow truck disconnected.
Perfect, right.
Bypass pin removed.
So we'll go back to normal, and then most to normal.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Bleed off, master off, keep the packs off. Auto brakes go to max. Okay. Flight control check left, right, up, down, neutral, left, right, neutral, flaps 1, and up 0.8 on the trim. So I have to watch that trim, it's pretty sharp it is. There we go. Trim 0.8 up, that's fine. And the flaps are set, I believe, yep. Lovely. Just wait for Mr. GSX done, is he? Yep, looks like it. Right, so I think now we can begin our taxi. It's pretty straightforward. It's short. Yeah, straight out of here. We'll join on Echo and then on Delta and Alpha, all the way to holding point Alpha 1. Okay. Birmingham traffic, Wizzair 1300, taxiing holding point Alpha 1, runway 15, via Delta and Alpha, Birmingham traffic. Okay, let's get going. Everyone, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that taxi out. So we're just coming up to holding point Alpha 3, coming up to the end for runway 15. So there, just one thing I noticed on this aircraft and taxi out, you really do have to watch your speed on it, 'cause it soon runs away with you. I don't know, say that's a common thing when I know Airbuses do tend to pick up speed on themselves like idle power, but this one really does tend to like go for it when you let the brakes loose. Okay, so we'll just hold at Alpha 1, get the final checks done, and then we'll get on the way. Get a bit of thrust because this looks like a bit of an uphill bit here. There we go. Okay, and we'll stop here. There we go. Pop the parking brake on for a second. Okay, take off config test. Normal. Whack the lights on. And we'll pop on the transponder. Oh, just realised that's the wrong one. It should be Scorpion 2000. Let's change, that's now set. Lovely. Okay. Birmingham traffic with 3100 lining up a runway on 15 Birmingham traffic. Let's get going. Thrust. Okay, the runway looks clear. Approach looks clear. I don't know if that actually does complete the check or if it's supposed to do something, but I'm not really supposed to take off any blue ECAM memos, I think, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. But we'll just go with it. Okay, let's line up. That wasn't a very good lineup, to be honest. Whoa, where's it going? That was a very poor lineup. Okay. Right, we'll start the chrono. The engine's 50%. And take off. What? What have I got now? Oh, there we go. That kicked in a bit late. Manflex 45 SRS runway. Auto thrust is blue. Oh. Going to the right a bit there. V1. Rotate. Bit of Vader on. Oh, too much there. Positive climb. Gear can go up. It's trimmed lovely, it is. I'm not putting any pressure on the stick or anything. I'm just literally just tapping it left and right. Just keep the ear on the flight director. Okay. Climb thrust. And nose down a bit. So it's still trimmed nice. There we go. Pop on the packs now. Disarm. Spoilers. And we should be turning now. Whoops. Go. Flaps can go up. Flap animation looks great as well. Nice and smooth. I think now's a good time as I need to put the autopilot in. Quick look outside. Oop, wrong button. There we are. Fabulous. Might as well set transition altitude now, see if we're going straight through it. We'll find a click spot. There we go. Once, twice, that's fine. And we can go straight put in straight away 35,000 into the altitude and put in open climb. Should be doing that. There we go. Open climb. There we go. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Right. There we are. We're now on our way to Krakow. I'll leave you with, again, as always, with some views en route, and then I'll come back to you later on the flight to do some descent planning. Right. We'll have a quick look out. Whoa, a bit close there. There we are. Oh, can't control my drone cam there. What's going on? There we go. There we are. That's a nice shot. Screenshot that. Right, like I say, I'll come back to you now when we are established and our climb, and then, well, I'll come back to you when we're going to do some descent planning. And I will see you all in a bit. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. to Wizzair 3100. Hope you're all enjoying the video so far. Just about coming up to the hour mark, well, 56 minutes to be precise. So I think it's now a good time as any to do some descent planning. We picked up Munchen. I can't pronounce, but I'm pronouncing it like Munchen radar. As we're over Germany at the moment, as you've just heard. But it's been quite good. It goes a bit of direct routing all the way to skipped a few waypoints, so made up a bit of time. Right, so let's talk about some descent planning. Okay, so as always, we'll check out the latest weather information we have for Krakow, however it's pronounced. Current winds are 200/5, so if my information is correct, that's 2-5 approach. That is excellent, makes my life easier because I think that's the ILS approach into Krakow. Okay, so we'll come down to the flight, to the my management. I can't remember, it's FMGC. I've got a memory blank now, I can't remember what it was. Yep, so ILS 25, and we are expecting the Padka 4 Golf arrival, if I am pronouncing that right. So there it is. Okay, we'll pull up the charts and have a look at it, see if we need a transition. So pretty straightforward really. It's pretty much flying a straight, more or less downwind, turn onto base and then on final. Yep, with the transition. So I'll plug that in. Yep. Okay, so we'll take a quick look at that, make sure that looks all good. Bring that down a bit. Yeah, that's good. No flight, no discontinuities. Excellent. Pretty straightforward. That was putting that in. Okay, so let's put in some arrival information while we're here. Next phase. Current QNH in Krakow is 10:31. That might change as we go through.
6605, this marks the end of my airspace. Monitor Unicom, ciao.
So the temperature is, what's the temperature? 33 degrees, so very cold today.
For Transavia 6605. Hey fam, nothing further, ciao.
205 knots is the wind. Sorry, I just don't overlay on the
good day, you're 15 Tango, Flatwood 250 with you.
Well, we've got ATCs, but hard to hear.
15 Tango, Maastricht, hello. Identified.
He is a very happy controller, he is. He's in a very good mood today. Let's pull up the ILS charts. Transition is 6,500 feet since Krakow.
10 miles. Top of descent.
And the final is 1041. Now we don't have any arrival performance for this aircraft into Krakow, can't find that, so I'm just going to go with 145 into Krakow. There we go.
I'd like to divert to Frankfurt, Echo Delta, that Foxtrot if possible. Roger, stand by.
Someone's having to divert. Interesting. Right, so there we go. Pretty straightforward planning really. I say it's no much as complex as any other Airbus aircraft. So that's it pretty much now. So we've got roughly, how much longer we got? Top of descent is 317 miles, which is roughly about 35 minutes from now. So as always, I'll leave you with some more views of our flights en route, and then I'll come back to you when we are in descent for Krakow. Speak to you soon. final part of today's video where we're about to commence our landing into Krakow. Unfortunately, there's not very much to see really. We're just flying now downwind of the runway, but there's, as you can see here, there's not much to see. It's all pretty much clouded over. So the runway should be down there somewhere, but still got about 10 minutes to go. So just passing through flight level 105. There's not any ATC unfortunately on now for the rest of the flight. We left the munching radar behind and passed back to Unicom. Right, so well, we've got a few minutes before we well, it's passing 10,000, so we'll get the landing lights on. Yep, that's fine, and we'll get the passengers strapped in for landing. That's it. Forgot to lock the front end door, didn't realise I had to do that. Okay, so might hold the speed at 240 for now. I'll take over control managing the speed. Okay, so all in all, what do I think about this aircraft? Well, in all honesty, I think it's, like I say, it's not the best aircraft there is in the sim, but it's still flyable. It's for what I paid for it, it's well worth the money. I don't think you could do it without the Horizon mod. The Horizon mod makes it look a lot better, to be honest. So yeah, I know it was pretty harsh on maybe pretty harsh on the Latin VFR A321 NEO, but truth be told, this aircraft's alright. It's, like I say, it's flyable, it's an enjoyable flight to do. So yeah, I've got no qualms with this one. I might actually consider doing taking another look at the 330 NEO from Latin VFR, as it has had a few updates since I did my my first and only video on it. So I think it might be worth taking another look. Yeah, let me know if you want me to do that in the comments below. Okay, let's we're approaching transition, right to crossover. We'll set the altimeters 1031 once, twice. Bit dark that is. 3 times. There we go. Okay, so let's maybe start about slowing it down. Drop it to 220. And we'll take the first stage of flaps, which can be done it. Oh, we can do it now. We'll take the first stage of flaps now, a bit high, but I'd say partially coming before we hit final. Then as we come out this turn, we'll start slowing down even more and get into flap config 2. We'll arm that, yep, they're armed, below 10,000, so we'll arm those. Look at those clouds. I love when you have days like this, you can do a bit of cloud surfing on your final approach. Side. Get into them shortly. Caught up with the glide anyway, so that's alright. We're about 600 feet above where we should be. Bit of cloud surfing there. Never go over how good these clouds are. Right, let's jump back to 180 knots. Pop the flaps out. Start to see a bit of land now. On the localizer, see who picks it up. Oh, nice. Yeah, it has picked it up. Great. And then we'll pop in approach mode. Okay, and take flaps too. So look at the animation of the flaps. Very smooth. Not jerky, very smooth. Didn't hear much in the sound though on those, to be honest. That was just me. So how long have we got far to run now? Far to go now. 13 miles. Of course, they're not synced, are they? They're synced together, not separate. Turn those off now. Really shouldn't have put the anti-ice on, but it's doing alright. Actually, we'll pop it on anyway. Yeah, that's muddled. That's good. So we'll hold at 4,000 until we intercept the glide slope, which looks like it's coming in now. Should be coming to range on the display in a few moments. Can't see it yet. Well, maybe that might be it. Just where my cursor is, you might not be able to see it. Just see something blinking through the clouds. Okay, glide slope has been captured. Let's let them know. Krakow traffic with a 3100 fully established runway 25, 10 miles. Krakow. Just in case anyone is there. Right, so we'll drop the gear about 7.5 miles. Don't know what Wizzair's procedure is. Ah, there it is. There's always said out. They've got clear view all the way down. Checked. Fine. That's fine. Well, gear down, flaps 3, and we'll set 145 in the speed. Down, flaps full. Lovely. Right. Okay, we're below the clouds now, so that can go off. Lights are on. Cabin, I don't know if that can actually be checked. Auto brake is armed. Is low, sorry. Speed brake is on. Gears down, 3 green. Okay, we are good to land. Let's see how we go. What's the latest wind on it? So I've just got an idea. 6 knots, so not too, that should be okay. Use a Krakow today now below the clouds. Right, as always, when we hit 500 feet, I will take the autopilot out.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
1,000.
Krakow traffic with 3100, 3 miles out, landing. Krakow. Don't know if anyone's there, but always best to let them know, be a bit polite. Wind's blowing lovely down the runway, so hopefully the wind should be nice and easy for me. Looking good. Right, okay, there we go, 500, my aircraft.
400.
Let's see if I can actually do a decent landing for a change. Bit low, put it up a bit, correcting. It's gonna follow the pappies. Bit of rudder.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Oh, that felt. Where did that come from? That felt a bit hard. Versus a green. That felt like a. That sounded like a slammer. Didn't look like a slammer. Okay, decelling. Manual brakes. 360 will take manual brakes. And welcome to Krakow. I'd be interested to have a look at my landing rate because I didn't think that was really that hard. Well, we're here anyway. 2 hours 6 minutes. Put the flaps in. A bit dark here. Let's get some lights on. Okay, so we can turn off the landing lights and the strobes. See what I mean about what I said in Birmingham? If you don't watch your speed, it'll soon run away. Okay, there we go. Let's get that APU on. We'll turn off the transponder. We'll set standby on it, 2000. There we go. I'm going to turn off the LS system. Excellent. I think that's it. So taxiing now really is pretty simple in Krakow. It's all the way down this taxiway Bravo, all the way to the ramp area. Let's see where the real one left I followed earlier. Where did that one go? That part's on stand 8 it looks like, so let's see if we can get stand 8. Oh, there goes that speed again. 8. Oh, can't get stand 8. Let's take gate 9, it's close enough. Well, that one. Hi everyone, sorry there wasn't much in the way of interesting taxiways. It's pretty much straight line down to the ramp. So we're currently on Bravo and we're going to pop on stand 9, so we'll go straight to the end here turn right, and then it's on to Zulu, and stand 9's pretty much on the turn bit there. Got a fly-to-by coming in to land on final, just as just on final there. And oh, looks like I forgot to turn off the static traffic. That's probably why I couldn't get the stand I wanted. Whoops. Never mind. Let's see, slow it down enough to watch the sky land. Can't tell how far. See if we can get on stand before he lands. Okay, so here we go. Turn. Turn too far there a bit. We want to park just about there, I think it is. Looks like there's someone there. Anyway, there's a couple of a couple of bits of traffic around. Slow it down. Watch this one land. Gonna grease it. Oh, that looked lovely. That looked absolutely lovely. Well done. Well done, Mr. Fly-to-by. That was a lovely landing, that was. And so, I think you find it's hard to do landings in make landings look that good in model matching. So well done to him. Okay, let's get on stand now. So I picked stand 9. The wheel will land on the stand 8, but I think static aircraft has got that stand, so we'll have to take the one next to it. Slow it down a bit again. Pop the taxi light off now. Yep, and here's number 9. Where's my marshaller? There he is, so let's follow the line in now. Make sure we don't clip any other aircraft wings. Just line, straighten it up there. Probably a bit off centre there, but it doesn't matter. Bring it over a bit more. Slow it down again. There. Lovely. Parking brake is set. The APU is on, and we'll shut down 1, 2. Clock time 2:24. There we have it. I don't think I'm unfortunately going to get the dance. No, just a bow. That's just a bow. Never mind. Better luck next time. Right, we can release the passengers. Packs are off. There we go. The engines are up pretty low level now, so we can turn off the beacon lights. And let's go request some deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Let's see how many parking was. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, it's on the line, better than I thought. But I didn't get a dance for that. Didn't get a dance for that. Okay, well, deboarding is now underway. Oh no, that's not. Okay. Did he give me a wing wave or something? Okay. Right, we'll move on from that because that obviously leaves you speechless for words.
Passengers bus is coming.
That is that's something you don't see every day.
Krakow traffic passenger 2003, taxi to holding point runway 25 via Zulu.
Oh, who's going? No, Leo. Right, guessing that aircraft's off on its way now. And the lot's going. And that Ryanair still got me amused. Anyway, right, let's wrap this up now. Sorry, I don't know what's going on there. That's just something you don't expect to see every day. Right, okay, landing rate. Let's have a goosey, shall we? 339.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Not great, but I've done worse. So it sounded a lot worse than it actually was, but no. 339 landing rate. I could do a lot worse, and believe me, I think if you've seen my videos, you know I have done a lot worse. Right, well, there's nothing else really much for me to say now, really. Apart from thanks again for checking out this video. If you do like my content, want more flights and content, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It's greatly appreciated, and thank you again to everyone who has subscribed. Your support is always very much appreciated, and it means so much. Yeah, I'll be back hopefully soon, maybe next week, with another full flight video. I am going to do another one of those Captain's Choice videos that was done last week. I'll pop a link to it in the description below and pop a card up so you can go check it out if you haven't. Like I said at the beginning though, please just bear in mind, like I say, my information with the 757 is out of date now because it was I made it prior to the update from Bluebird. Okay, but like I say, I'll pop the link to their update video as well so you can get the latest information on that project as well. Okay, so from Wizzair 3100, safely on the ground here in Krakow. Thanks again, and I will speak to you all in the next video. Thanks again, and goodbye for now.